From someone in their 80s, why walking too fast isn't always the secret to staying young. You know, at my age, I've heard just about every piece of advice there is. One of the most common? Walk faster, it will keep you young. It sounds nice, doesn't it? And for many years, I believed it too. But now, with nearly 9 decades behind me, I've learned something different. Walking too fast, especially in our senior years, doesn't always mean strength. In fact, sometimes it can wear us down, make us tired, or even cause harm. So today, I want to share a few stories and lessons I've gathered over time. Lessons about why slowing down can actually be the wiser path. Lesson 1. Your body's rhythm changes with time. When I was in my 40s, I could rush from one place to another without a second thought. But as the years passed, I began to notice my body asking for a different rhythm. Let me tell you about Margaret, a dear friend of mine. She's 72 and always tried to keep up with her younger neighbors on their brisk morning walks. She pushed herself, even though her knees ached. Over time, the pain grew worse. Finally, she allowed herself to slow down. And you know what? She found her walks became longer, more enjoyable, and far less painful. The body speaks to us. And sometimes it whispers, "Slow down. I need a gentler pace." Lesson 2. Sometimes fast walking hides our fears. I knew a man, Thomas, he's 69, who always walked quickly. Everyone admired his energy. But one day he confided in me. He wasn't walking fast because he was strong. He was walking fast because he was afraid of losing balance. He wanted to get it over with before he stumbled, but by rushing he actually made a fall more likely. And sure enough, one day he did fall. It was scary. Through therapy and by learning to walk more mindfully, Thomas regained his confidence. You see, sometimes speed is not courage. It's fear in disguise. Lesson 3. The weight on our joints. Every step carries our whole body. Our hips, knees, and ankles take that burden. When we walk too quickly, we add extra force to each step. I think of Joan, who adored walking her little dog. She used a power walk through the neighborhood, thinking she was doing a healthy thing. But her doctor explained that rushing was straining her knees. When she slowed down, not only did the pain ease, but her walks became moments of peace. Time to notice the flowers, to breathe, and to connect with a furry friend. Sometimes, our joints thank us most when we give them kindness, not speed. Lesson 4. The mind benefits from slowing down. Walking isn't just about moving our legs. It's about what happens in our minds and hearts. My old friend Robert, at 75, started what he called mindful walking. Instead of hurrying, he walked through the park with intention. He noticed the birds, the rustle of leaves, even the sound of his own breath. Over time, he told me, his memory seemed sharper and his mind calmer. His doctor even said his blood pressure improved. When we slow down, we don't just walk, we experience. Lesson 5. Walking slowly opens space for connection. One of the sweetest parts of life, especially as we age, is the company of others. I've joined groups of seniors strolling through gardens. When the pace is gentle, people laugh. They tell stories. They notice the beauty around them. But when the group rushes, conversation fades, smiles disappear, and it all becomes just another task. Walking slowly isn't only better for our bodies. It's better for our hearts. Lesson 6. Quality matters more than speed. Health isn't a race. A short walk, done with good posture, steady breathing, and awareness, can give us far more than rushing through a mile. Think of it like music. The slower melody often carries the deeper beauty. Lesson 7. Your walking pace is your story. Each of us carries a lifetime in our steps. Our pace is personal, shaped by our history, our health, and our needs today. There's no shame in slowing down. In fact, it's a form of wisdom. By honoring your natural pace, you honor the life you've lived and the body that has carried you so far. So let me tell you this, from someone who has lived long enough to learn it the hard way. Walking slower doesn't mean you're weak. It means you've learned what really matters. Our pace should not be set by fear of aging or by comparing ourselves to the young. Our pace should be set by the rhythm of our own hearts. Now, I want to ask you, have you noticed how you feel when you slow down compared to when you rush? I'd love for you to share your story in the comments, because your wisdom could comfort someone else. And if my words today have touched you, please like this video, subscribe, and share with a friend who may need this reminder. After all, staying young isn't about speed. It's about how gently and fully we walk through the days we are given.